I've got these. I got 17. Yeah, I still have 17. And well, I'll do it from the new GCF just to avoid any sort of confusion. And clearly, if you've got any smarter way of doing all of these things, you can shout. But here I'm just deriving my reference. I'm just removing my duplicates. I still got 17. Hopefully this is already mapped, but let me just check. But it should be mapped because, you know, the duplicates are, we get rid of them in order. So CDD tax, FPA, fixed assets, GCON, HR and payroll, indirect tax, intangible inventory, lease accounting, order to cash, pension, purchase pay atoire, TCM and warranty. Yeah, so these are our 17 items. We are going to call them like this, right? In this case, I can just copy paste. It should be relatively easy. Otherwise, I would be, I would just be having them in order. But so I'm fine with my 17 objectives. I'm fine with my position. I'm fine with my email address.
Yeah.
My parent is FY10. So I need to update this. And then title and reference, I can just copy paste, right?
Yes.
Based on the analysis that I've just done. I'm just redoing it from scratch, just to show just to show the process in full, right? But I'm essentially doing, this is exactly the same thing, really.
Got it.
And okay, so I've done this as well. I'm happy. Now I need to do my risks. Okay, so my risks need to align with my objectives, and then I've got title, description, etc., etc., right?
Yeah.
Sub process ID, and this is sub process. So we might have to. Okay, cool. Okay, but we'll do our risk portion now. So I'm just going to get process title, risk ID, risk title, and risk description. Okay. In here, I cannot copy paste everything because I cannot have duplicates essentially.
Yeah.
And I have 75 duplicate values found and removed. I am just going to do another check to see if, you know, sometimes the so clearly I'm happy with duplicates at the process title level. Risk ID. Okay. I need to investigate R04. Okay. Okay. So I have got one when I say N-related accounting. So these are it's probably something that I've updated, so I need to update across, right?
Yeah.
the difference why I have a discrepancy here is because this is a non-centralized process, which I have updated, right? My centralized processes I haven't looked at, so my risk number 4 is still outdated.
Yeah.
As part of the GCF review. So I wouldn't have looked at the non-centralized, but there was a risk that was tagged to both, so that's why. So just gonna rerun the analysis to see if I still find anything. Well, clearly this can go. Okay, I don't have any risk ID again. I don't seem to be having any risk titles, but I do have some risk descriptions. Inaccurate, incomplete, or unauthorized creation maintenance of chart of accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, they are just.
Yeah,
This is just a
sense.
group consolidation. Yeah, so this thing makes sense. So this is my complete set of risks, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to redo it because I forgot something. But it's fine because we've already we know that there are no duplicates now. So I've done the work. I need this and I need this as well. So I need my sub process ID, right?
For sure.
Sorry.
3.
So it looks like I have to use sub process ID against the risk. This is how it it looks like that. This is how it's been, anything tagged as sub process ID as a custom attribute was tagged against the risk rather than the control. So we can just do a quick check, right?
Yeah.
So let's just find one where we had identified a discrepancy. So if I look at direct tax control number 9 in my original framework upload, no, I cannot do it by control, sorry. If I look at my direct tax risk number 4, so direct tax was objective number 2, risk number 4, my sub-process ID was deferred tax assets, deferred tax liabilities that I wanted to tag as a risk. And yes, my sub-process ID is the one that I need to tag to the risk because I can see under sub-process ID, I have deferred tax assets and deferred tax liabilities. What do I have here? A direct tax, deferred tax assets, and deferred tax liabilities. So I'm sort of happy with this, right? Let me see now. Only 4. Okay. Oof. This is a bit weird. The fact that I have multiple sub-process IDs. Why would this happen? The provisions. Mm. Okay. Let's just try it against sub-process then, because maybe that I would have done this cleanup. You know, that's essentially what I'm thinking. I would have done the cleanup when we did the first upload.
Okay.
Sorry. My God. So in theory, we are looking for 74 items. That's what we said before, because if we only look at the risks, those are the ones, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And we're trying to do this on a sub-process level, rather than using the sub-process ID. There could have been a mistake. Because we've done it using the framework, not the projects. Yeah. 131. This is even worse, so 130. But I already see. No. Yeah, so it's definitely not. It's definitely against sub-process ID. I just don't understand why here there would be. Let's just check. Why would we have? So let's just redo it. Let's just redo the analysis on the
Okay.
process ID level. We had identified less instances. And then we'll just make that, we'll just process the changes clearly and align. We said sub-process ID. And we want to do it, we want to run it on these. Like this, and then So O2C, R14, and P2P. Pricing, credit management, employee expenses, and purchasing. Okay, so O2C, R14. Sales orders, pricing, and credit management. So I think these the reason why this is it is they need to be swapped. Or at least this is what I would do. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm gonna be doing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Crisscross.
include I'm gonna put the differentiation into my control and leave it generic as part of the risk. And then the other one is P2P risk 01. P2P risk 01. Employee expenses, and I have got this is employee expenses and purchasing. Oh, I see why this is happening. I know why this is happening now. So I linked this P card item to risk number 1 because the risk that we had before I didn't like. So now I've created these discrepancies as part of the GCF update. So it all makes sense now.
Okay.
But I think what I want is I want my sub-process ID to be employee expenses. So I'm going to remove purchasing. My risk number 1 will be about this. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, cool. Let's rerun it one final time, hopefully. This against sub-process ID. I'm gonna remove my duplicates. And then ideally now I wouldn't have any more duplicate risk IDs, which I don't. I have a few risk titles. Oh no, this is just the risk title being the same as the sub-process. You see? Transfer pricing, disclosure, stock in transit, in production, credit. So it's not, And in the risk description, I have this, which I had identified already previously. And the sub-process, we're fine with that, possibly having duplicates. So we're fine. This should be a complete set of risks. So these are the risks that I want to work with. Do you see how this is working?
Yeah.
I need to link it with the risks as well. Sorry, with the objective. So otherwise so I need to do a VLOOKUP against, I can do it against capitalized development, you see? And then I link it to number 3. So I've got my objective link as well.
Okay, perfect.
This is a relatively easy link because we're doing it one by one, so it's fine.
Yeah.
How many individual line items do I have? 116. So here 116. Everything else can go away. I'm just gonna copy this 116 because then I need to do I'm gonna have to do the mitigations, right?
Yeah.
So here I'm just gonna leave a risk reference. So this is my risk reference. So all of this corresponds to my risk one. And now I'm just gonna be copying and pasting. So I need objective, title, and description. Right. Objective. Then I need title and description. Title and description. Okay. This I probably need to revisit. 1 second. Position. I'm expecting up until 116. Sub-process ID is fine. In terms of attribute, I'm just going to copy and paste what my new sub-process ID is going to be. Anyway, if I have duplicates, Diligent will notice. So, okay. Risk ID, I probably just need to derive very quickly. So it's going to be text after my first point. So clearly here I don't have many, I don't have many instances of dots and stuff, so it's just easy with a text after or text before. And this is my risk ID. Okay, so I've done my risks as well. Now. So I will need to do my controls and mitigations. So I have a call. Let me see, sorry. It's been slightly delayed, so we can possibly carry on.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
I know it's late, but
no.
Maybe just start a bit later tomorrow. These kind of things.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the controls, it's slightly easier, right? Because my controls are just unique. So I know I have 192 items. It's not that difficult. So, right?
Yep.
Do I have 192? Yeah. 192. Okay. Okay. So here, so it's a bit easier, right? So here I want my objective. Okay, so should be fine. All good. And then I need title and description for my control. Title and description. Okay. All good, right? Then I need my control ID now. Or maybe we can just do it later. Let's do everything. Owner, user, we said frequency. Frequency we said we were gonna keep, right?
Yep.
Hopefully, these items are fine. All of this, right?
Yeah.
Then, this is method. We have to verify what this is. Control type and prevent detect.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, no. They shouldn't be. So we said, I think, that control type and prevent detect, we weren't going to be
Part of.
entering, right?
Yeah.
So what we're doing as part of our upload is we will get rid of this. We're not entering as part of the framework.
Yeah.
Ideally,
Okay.
they are not mandatory. I'm really hoping they're not mandatory. If they are, well, we'll find out when we upload. Then status, we've got key or non-key, which is becoming
Priority.
exactly. And then we said we had 190 something, 192. Yes. So C01, this is the only one that we've skipped so far. I just don't know if method is our let me just check. We'll have to check into that project. Just want to check if the method we can put as centralized or non-centralized, right? Yeah, control method, and we call it control ownership in the project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third.
So we're just going to put it under method.
Yeah.
Okay. This should be fine, hopefully. Then we have sub process and control criticality. So we are using sub process, I think.
Process ID.
And control criticality we also have to include. Then all the other attributes you are leaving. IT systems is our third attribute. Key fraud control we have to change. Then we have a few custom attributes that we don't seem to be using. 5 and 6. Policy reference for some reason that we've got.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, this was, I mean, these will be the same that we need to put down. I just need to find the right place for. Okay, I just need to find the right place for MRC, right? I'm not
Yeah.
forgetting anything else
Yeah.
that we can check. So we found a place for scope, for process title, objective, risk ID, risk title, risk description, all these, well, these we're about to do. Control title, description, all of these we've entered. We just need to find a place for MRC. If I look at this framework, we said this we've created, all of that.
Yeah.
We are including, right? It's a control. This is just a reference. These we are removing. This we are keeping. This is just a check. All of these we've included, and these we're skipping. Control ownership is the one that we felt like we wanted to include, and I think it's the one that we're talking, that we're naming method. MRC, we just need to find the right place for MRC. Before we do that, let me just get the control the simple control reference. Which is so one here, right? And then we need another one here, even though it's not really needed. But it's a good point of reference because that allows us to understand how we can put the MRC.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh, you have a customer and you have a workshop. Can you just maybe, so you are blocked. Can you maybe move that meeting at a different time and we can carry on after my current meeting that starts in 1 minute?
No. That's anyway. Cornelius has rejected just now. So.
Okay, fine. So I'll give you a call after I'm done with this.
Sure.
With the call that I need to do. We'll find a place for MRC and we will then do the mitigations and upload everything. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. Thanks. Bye.
Yep. Bye.